Hey everybody, and welcome to AJS News. We've got a ton of gaming news for you today, but first, a word from our sponsors. If you or a YouTuber you know suffers from ED, there is something you can do. There's counseling, support groups, and now, thanks to AJS Labs, there's Patreon. Patreon is a once-monthly supplement that combats ED directly, eliminating many, if not most, of the symptoms of ED. Help bring the joy back to those you care about most. Fight ED, excessive demonetization. Ask your YouTuber if Patreon's right for you.
Thank you for helping us with RED.
Patreon intended for rectal use only. May cause dizziness, color blindness, changes in urine color and taste, mud butt, painful unwanted erections, hair growth, gambling addiction, inflammation of the booty hole, and in some cases, death. Click the link below to support now.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. I just want to say we are at 1,410 Patreons currently. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't considered, please consider supporting our directly our content. We're bringing you so many new shows. We've got some new ones coming even in March. And then, of course, all the angry reviews that you guys love and so much is coming. Let's get that number up to 2,000, and we'll be all set. Let's make that our long-term goal. 2,000 Patreons. Thank you guys so much. Oh, there's also the YouTube join button, but we want to start, because those kind of grow at the same level, it seems like. So thank you guys so much for supporting our show directly. Want to thank the mobile infantry for doing that for us. And yeah, let's get directly into the news. There's so much news this week. We decided to split it up into 2 episodes. So once you're done with this, watch the next one.
You better watch both.
Yeah. And I'll be wearing a different shirt.
I'll be watching.
Yeah.
2 cool shirts.
Another one?
All right, well, the first one we have some, finally some good news to come from Blizzard.
Yeah.
There was just Dreamhack Anaheim, where they played Warcraft 3.
Oh,
and the tournament
about this
tournament ran flawlessly. Everything was good, right?
No, because they played Warcraft 3.
They played Reforged. And
Refunded. Refucked is what it was.
And it didn't work. So it kept crashing all throughout the tournament, most notably in the quarterfinals. Thorzane was playing against Moon. Moon, one of the best players in the whole world. Underdog story. It's 1-1. They're in the deciding match. Thorzane's winning pretty convincingly, and the game decided that it wanted to terminate itself and
check it out.
Disconnected.
Here's the moment.
I think he already has enough mana. I don't need a blood mage. I don't need you. You're benched. Once this and looks like another drop just happens. Oh wow. As Thorzane, I think I kind of like his position here in this game.
Again, yeah.
Very unfortunate here. After all that happened.
Oh my God!
So heartbreaking for this guy. I mean,
why didn't they stop it in the first couple rounds? Like, look, we're having some technical problems.
I'd be so fucking pissed.
Let's stop before this gets out of hand.
I don't know. But you know what they did? They're like, look, it can't possibly happen a second time.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to do a rematch, so you'll just play game 3 over again.
But I had him!
Yes. But
fine, I'll do the fucking rematch.
No, I said no.
And so Thorzane, again, winning the game pretty convincingly. He got Moon's number and disconnected. Again, for the second time. So they played 4 games so far.
Fuck.
And the TOs
That is not fair.
That should have counted. Look, he had
That's
him on the
not fair.
ropes.
Yeah.
The game threw him
Hey,
the
wait.
towel.
Yeah.
So then that's it.
I got two half wins. Can we combine those two half wins
for a full win? Yeah.
That's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
And I've actually been through this before. When me and Del first met, we were participating, and then we went to go participate in a Planetside tournament, and we were getting our asses kicked. But this actually didn't happen to us. It happened to the other teams that were also competing in the same one. This one team is known for kicking everybody's ass. But the underdog came up, and I don't remember the names of the teams, but this is situation, they come up with this opening strategy that's very risky. Nobody ever really does it, and it surprised the hell out of that veteran team, and they were trounced. They were losing. But then right before, minutes before it was over, it disconnected. And so then they did it again. I mean, I guess what do you do in that situation? You just replay the match, which is completely unfair. So they tried the same tactic.
They knew exactly what they were going to do.
They knew exactly
It's
what
not a
they
sneak
were
attack.
waiting.
Yeah.
They walked right into
It's an ambush.
Joe, it's from the rock. They have the high ground. Don't try it.
It's over.
I love that moment from the rock. Anyways, they got destroyed and they lost. Which sucks because they had clearly had the edge and they were clearly winning.
And the same thing here with Thorzane. So he was clearly winning. They go on
Twice.
And then in the third game,
Fucking
they revert
Blizzard,
back.
man.
So they revert back to classic graphics, hoping that it's more stable. Who knows if it actually was, but this game doesn't crash, but Moon takes it. And so we feel real bad for Thorzane. It was a poorly run tournament, in the sense that the game itself wasn't working. DreamHack did fine, but Blizzard was there. People asked them about it, and they're just like, what are we going to do about it? Like, I'm not specific. I'm not. Well, the people there weren't like the developers.
Okay. They're just like
guy in charge of Warcraft 3 wasn't there.
Yeah, but he's like, what do you want us to do about it? You're the one that chose
have
that
games
game.
that work? No.
Nah, you're the one that chose that disaster. Wait, you work for Blizzard, right? Yeah. And it's an indicative of the fact that they basically gutted the funding of that game.
Yeah, they rushed it out.
And they rushed it the fuck out. And they, and of course people expect those games to work. And,
especially at a tournament.
Yeah, a $10,000 tournament.
And get your shit together.
And the fact that, if you turn those advanced graphics on, or the new graphics, and then they erase the old bullshit, and you're kind of stuck with this, and it just doesn't work as advertised. Still doesn't work as advertised, apparently, and was another extremely embarrassing moment. This is another embarrassing esports moment for us in a tough esports moment. We're sorry. We're sorry. I can't wait for the
We're sorry you didn't get the
Yeah.
experience
sorry
that you wanted.
Yeah.
We're sorry that your tournament fucked up your prize money.
I'm hoping that like Blizzard puts like $10 in this. So they set up a GoFundMe for this guy. Fans of his set up a GoFundMe to try to bring him from top 8 level to top 4 level.
Through it. Look for Activision.
Yeah, I want to see
Blizzard.
Activision's like, we'll throw you $10. We're sorry,
Negative
buddy.
$2.
Yes.
You bought the game where you never pay for it or something like that.
We
No,
did give you some free water.
honestly, Blizzard should kick some money to
absolutely.
the loser and the winner and anybody's game who got disconnected.
Well, there was a lot of people throughout the
That
tournament.
would be positive press. But you know what? They don't think like that.
They don't
They're
need
like,
it.
Fuck them. Fuck you.
They should have
You
stopped
played
it
our
at
game.
that point.
Huh?
They should have stopped at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
all
that's
these people-
the first couple rounds
Yeah,
when it's like,
it's like,
hey, I
hey,
was
what
winning.
Yeah,
Like,
but then Joe, like, how do you continue the tournament?
Well, look, it's
I
already-
would have number one. I wouldn't have done a tournament on the game.
Yeah.
Because it's too unstable. Number two, you got to go classic.
Yeah.
Number three, don't. Fuck
You-
this
Yeah, it's
Blizzard.
just it just got
I
worse.
should say Activision. It's
Yeah.
Blizzard Activision, but really is Activision. It's more active. Blizzard's gone, guys. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Blizzard's gone. So this is what we can expect.
yeah. Well, they're dead now. You want good news? We got some good news.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Eli Roth is set to direct the Borderlands movie. And so
Oh, a Borderlands movie? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm down.
it's going to be
Eli Roth, I don't know if I'm a
He's
big
very
fan of
gory.
him.
Is this going to be
he
very
loves that
gory?
shit.
look,
I don't-
he did some
Honestly, I don't like Eli Roth.
so
I'll be honest.
I don't like the Hostels, right? But I did
I don't like Hostels.
Cabin so he did Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin Fever.
Or he did Cabin Fever and he did the 2 Hostel movies and he did
No,
the
he
new-
didn't do Cabin in the Woods.
No,
He
Cabin
He
Fever.
did Cabin Fever.
Death Wish, which was okay.
The Bruce Willis
No,
one?
Yeah.
I don't like Eli Roth.
He's got
Maybe
some-
the best one is Cabin, in the Woods, the first one, because then they weirdly remade it.
He didn't do Cabin in the Woods.
I'm sorry,
Cabin Fever? Yes.
See, now you got me confused.
Yeah, I did it wrong. That
You
was
got
my
me
fault. My
confused.
fault.
They did a remake of Cabin Fever, which wasn't as good as Eli Roth's Captain
Planet.
fucking up the words that are coming out of my mouth. Guys, okay. You know what? If he gets a good budget.
And good script. You know who's writing the script?
Who?
So the script was written by Craig Mazin, who won an Emmy for his work on HBO's Chernobyl. So good stuff.
I like that.
But to temper those expectations, this guy also wrote Scary Movie 3 and 4, and the Bad Hangovers 2 and 3, and Rocket Man from 1997.
Okay.
You remember Rocket Man? I love that movie.
I remember Rocket Man.
Yeah,
I fucking love the Rocket
That was
Man.
good.
Yeah.
You know where you
He
Far's like, don't you dare.
So that guy is writing this movie.
What is that actor's name? Nobody remembers his name. He was popular. For like a year.
Harlan something.
Good attempt. Good attempt. Well, I liked Rocket Man. It's a guilty pleasure. It's a terrible movie.
Terrible movie, but
but funny in certain
but
parts.
yeah.
You know,
It came out when I was like 10 or 12 or
singing
something.
that Robin Heinken Schmidt song where
John
it's John Jacob,
driving this.
trying to see if
The
they
other
can
guy.
Is it Harlan
stand
Williams?
living together.
Harlan?
I
Oh.
don't fucking.
We'll look it up.
Anyways, that sounds terrible.
So Randy Pitchford's one of the executive producers, so nothing can go wrong there. So we'll just have to see how this thing plays out. I mean, Borderlands is like a really cool universe, and so if they have like a good art style, I mean, maybe it could be really fun. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think what we'll get is they'll play up the sirens. I think we'll have a siren-centric storyline, female badass, maybe protagonist, and then like all the dudes will be, the psycho crazies. There'll be a few good ones, and if they nail sort of like the cell shading look, that could be interesting, or very colorful look to it.
What if they did like Scanner Darkly style graphics where it's like animated over live action?
No,
An updated
I actually
version?
don't want anything like that. I
might
want
work.
them to just be colorful, and you got to get a really good cinematographer. But I don't know if it's going to have the budget. I don't want this to turn into a Doom Annihilation where you see that they're they lean on aliens very hard, and then they have a good bit of the last 10 minutes is good. I don't want it to be low rent, low budget. I want Hollywood to start doing more video game movies.
Yeah.
Sonic has paved the way. Mortal Kombat has paved the
Super
way.
Mario paved the way.
Detective Pikachu has paved the way. Those are the 3 top ones now. I would
Blood
love
Rain.
for Borderlands to be successful.
Yeah. All right. So we got some more good news.
Wait, hold on.
You want-
When is it coming out, man? Why you tease me with this shit?
We have no
You don't
idea.
tell
Like
me.
They just announced he's going to be working on it.
directing
That's
it. They've got a script, so they're probably going to start production later this year. It could be a
There's
year or
no-
two before.
yeah,
Okay.
there's no
All right. So what we got
dates
next?
set.
So CD Projekt Red is now Europe's second largest video game company, and they're approaching Ubisoft pretty quickly. So their estimated value is about $8 billion. And Ubisoft's at 9.6, and so it's a little indie company that was known for just translating games into Polish, that has had a small thing. They founded Good Old Games, and then they put out some of the best games, and they treated their fans right. Now it's second largest video game company in
Look
Europe.
what
Good on them.
happens.
It is
Look
a
what happens.
success story.
Yeah.
It is fantastic. We love CD Projekt Red. We visited their office several times. We know their employees take their jobs very seriously. It's very tough over there. Okay, it's not a walk in the park.
Yeah.
But that's what comes with being with a prestigious company. It's tough, but they're doing things right.
Yes.
They're treating their customers correctly, and
It's
they're
paid
treating
off.
their games correctly.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully they don't turn too corporate, and they don't turn. I've seen so many good companies, turn to the dark side.
Yeah.
And I know
It's
the
the whole
dark-
Batman quote. What was it?
You live long enough to become a villain.
No.
Yeah, but let's not speak about that.
No.
Let's speak good things upon that.
Well,
Yes.
Cyberpunk is going to be fucking amazing. People are going to enjoy it.
Oh, I
and
am.
The Witcher 3 is exploding in sales,
Yeah.
up 500%, I heard.
Well, this is why they've gone so big, is because they haven't had a game out since Witcher 3.
Yeah, but
And so
this is like
they're
crazy.
growing on a game that came out how many years ago?
You know what?
I mean, it's
they,
crazy.
They had the good
I know.
sense of let's this will be a great video game. And not only do they have the good sense to make it a video game franchise, but also to do it right. And they deserve all the
an
success
amazing
and the
DLC.
secondary success. And yes, they're succeeding off of the Netflix thing, but the Netflix thing succeeded off their thing. All right? All right.
Well, they're also
everybody's having a good time.
They're going to build off that success in two different ways because they've kind of repaired the relationship they've got with the author.
Yep.
So they're going to make more Witcher-themed things. Good. And then going to show that they want to take care of their customers. This is a tough year for video game developers who want to release games at the end of the year because we have 2 new consoles coming out, right?
Yes.
And so Microsoft has a really good program. They call it the Cross-Generation Entitlement Program. So if you buy a game on Xbox One,
Right.
if you buy a game on Xbox
entitlements.
One, that's a Microsoft-developed game, you guaranteed are going to get it for free on Xbox Series X, and they want developers to do the same thing. And it's not mandatory for them, but CD Projekt Red has announced that if you buy Cyberpunk on Xbox One, when Xbox Series X comes out, you just get it for free. You'll be able to download it there too. So that's a great thing. It's just them taking care of their customers again.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's happy about
Yeah.
it.
That's great. That's great fucking news.
That is good news.
Nah, but that's not CD Projekt Red that did it. But obviously, they probably had to participate in the
They
program.
have to choose to participate in the program.
Maybe they get paid. Maybe Microsoft pays them on the back end. I don't know. I don't care. But that's great news. I like those kinds of entitlements. I buy the game and I get to play it on not only my old one but my new one too.
Especially when a lot of games are coming out before the new generation comes out. And if you're one of those people like we are that want to play the game immediately when it comes out, you're not going to wait.
That's pretty cool.
6 months.
Buy one game, get 2.
Yes.
Basically. And you get to see it be a little bit better in graphics. I don't know if there's going to be that big of a difference between the graphics and things.
Could be.
Could be, could not be. But hey, now you don't have to pay for it.
That's so many
You
more
don't have to
teraflops,
use-
though,
yeah.
with
And
the
I-
Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
12 teraflops.
12.
Oh,
12 teraflops.
Yeah, just big old flops, Joe.
Joe.
Lots of flops.
Oh, gross. No, get
You
him
don't
away
like the
from me.
Xbox X?
No.
The sex box big flops, Joe?
What is this?
I'm flopping on you.
Help me, Alex. Help
12 of these, Joe. But the thing is, like, yeah, they've got big flops. But does the motion in the ocean? It's the motion
You're
in
never
the
gonna
ocean
feel
that
it. Nope.
counts.
You're never gonna feel it. They don't
never-
have enough games.
The games is what matters,
Look,
man.
the
games, Lebowski.
The games.
The games. Don't matter how many flops you got. I'm excited, but the 12 flops, that's a lot of flops. How many flops does the PS5 have?
We don't know.
You don't know how many flops the PS5? I think it's rumored to have 9 flops.
Ooh,
9
9
flops.
teraflops?
Yeah, that's not looking good.
that's
You
not
want a 12 or you want a 9?
Do you want 9 with games or
9 or
12 with no
12?
games?
I want
I don't want to be playing Sea of Thieves the rest and Gears of War for the rest of my life.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm
Halo.
excited. Come on,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
Start putting
Play
out
that on
that
PC
info.
though.
Sony, where the hell are the details?
Yes, exactly.
Come
All
on.
right, that's it for good news. Let's get into the other type of news.
All right.
Bad
Bethesda has decided that they are not going to participate as of now in NVIDIA's GeForce Now. So what looks like to be one of the better streaming services are going to be available.
Stop trying to hurt this service. What the fuck?
What?
So Activision Blizzard pulled out last week. There was apparently some weird licensing dispute that they haven't quite resolved. Hopefully those are coming forward. And now Bethesda. But you know what? I do have some good news in that there is a silver lining. Bethesda's leaving one game. Guess what game it is? The best Bethesda game. Wolfenstein. Youngblood will be playable
Hell yeah,
still.
dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
So that's almost an insult.
Yeah.
Joe. Can I?
Here,
Can I?
I'll leave my shit with you.
demonstrate-
I'll leave my shit with you. Pick it up. Hey, get your shit out of here.
Hey, hey! You gotta take
You like-
everything.
yeah.
You better take this too. Woo! Damn, man. Well, why are
Why-
they
why are
leaving?
they
Is it
shitting
another-
on them?
Is it another license dispute? What's going on? Or Bethesda's like, well,
Stadia just.
they're leaving. We're leaving.
Yeah.
Is it Stadia? It's like, hey, we'll give you money just. To
What did
pull
I
out.
tell you? I think it has to do with money. They know that they could do their own streaming services or basically partner with that streaming service. You pay us a library. You pay us every single time
Yeah.
somebody accesses their online version versus the version that they bought. This
they've
is
already
sort
paid
of like
for the games,
GameStop.
though.
Yeah, but they don't want put people. They hated GameStop and the used game market, and they were trying to find ways to monetize the used game market with the stupid fucking online passes that you had to give one online pass only, and then if you don't have an online pass, then you got to buy another online pass so you could go online. Fuck that. You remember that shit? oh, thank God that's dead, you know? And I guess they're thinking, well, we need to make some money off the back end. It's our library. Hey, you know, it's business. But I just think that it sucks. Like, why is none of this shit happening to the Google Stadia?
Well, Google Stadia doesn't have any games for developers to take away, so what does it matter? It's like, oh no, Farming Simulator 2020's gone. Who gives a shit?
A lot of people do.
Hey,
Yeah, I
you shitting on
guess.
Farming Simulator? Hell
I've
no.
never played Farming. Is
That-
it?
that motherfucking thing is huge? It is big.
How many flops?
Big business. Remember?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
You're not
big
fucking with
business.
me?
I'm not fucking
All right.
with you. Yeah, you remember when we went to that one?
Yeah,
thing,
they had
that
like a
account?
big
We even
ass
took
display.
pictures there and shit and everything. Yeah, man, it's huge.
All right. Well, another issue that a good thing that we have is just yesterday, NVIDIA announced that GeForce Now would be getting CD Projekt Red's much anticipated Cyberpunk 2077 on launch day come September.
Good. Oh,
so
that's
it'll be
some
available on
good
launch.
news.
So that's a good thing, right? So they are going to get as many games as they possibly can.
So I can play this shit anywhere now.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Well, goodbye, Fallout 76. I don't need you. Or what are some of the other Bethesda games that they pulled out of GeForce Now? Yeah.
When was the
okay.
that people are still playing?
We've already played, Skyrim on 15
40
different
times.
systems. Yeah. So
The mods are getting
So-
weird, man.
that's a good, what do you call it? Pillow, softening blow.
Yeah, it softens it a little bit.
Softens.
And then they're going to NVIDIA said they are going to work with people like Activision and Bethesda to bring those things back.
Yes,
it's just a
bring them
matter
back.
of like
Bring them
getting through this dispute.
I still want. We got to buy one of those. We got to test it out.
Yeah. All right, so Activision has subpoenaed Reddit to find out who leaked Call of Duty Warzone. So Activision's real crazy about making sure that they release information in a way that they can set expectations.
I was gone this week, and what the fuck is Warzone?
Oh, you don't like Battle Royale?
It's new rage.
Hey, I
Yeah.
actually like Battle Royale. Don't be making fun of Battle Royale. Call of Duty, the last Call of Duty Blackout. I like Battle Royale, man. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, okay. So that's what they call the Blackout.
Warzone.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So they've subpoenaed Reddit.
The Warzone was the 30 on 30, the 60. Ground War. That's Ground War. This is Warzone.
This is Warzone, yeah.
Danger Zone.
The ranks of Battle Royale games, yep.
Somebody leaked it on Reddit.
Someone leaked it on Reddit, and Activision went nuts, and they subpoenaed Reddit, say we want the name, the address, the IP, and everything. And just this morning, they were approved, so Reddit has until the end of this month to give them all of the information.
Or else, what are they going to do?
coming.
Shut down Reddit?
Yeah,
No
shut
way.
down Reddit. Well, it's like all the hackers on Reddit.
you.
it's like-
Yeah.
Fuck
Good
you,
luck.
Activision.
yeah.
Don't piss off Reddit, man.
No, I'm on Reddit's side.
I'm on Reddit's side, too.
Snitches get stitches. Remember that?
But they're pissed off because they're like,
Yeah.
fuck, that's
Yeah.
our information you leaked. We want to know who it is so that we can prosecute them.
Take legal action against them. I mean, this is the year. In this last year, we've seen so many. How many people has Nintendo sued or gone after for leaking information about Pokemon?
Yeah.
Activision has gone after people, and it's going to continue to happen because as these companies, they send out demos or information to websites to post in like 3 months, and no one takes these embargoes seriously.
Right.
People sign NDAs, they don't read the thing, and they're like, "I'll just release it." It's like they're going to
Okay.
sue you.
It's
Like,
But what can you tell me a
Don't be
little bit
dumb.
about Warzone? What was in the leak?
we got logos and almost nothing else.
Oh,
and
so
so-
he basically leaked it for no reason.
Yes.
He's taking a huge risk to do that. I can understand if he's got a big exclusive and he somehow, gets
No.
notoriety for it. No, he's just gonna get fucked in jail.
Yeah. Unless,
That
yeah,
sucks.
I mean, hopefully they go real easy on him, and he's like, I was just reposting an image that I myself found, but if they want to find out if this person is violating an NDA.
Okay.
All right.
Well, when is Warzone coming? Speaking of Warzone, you think
It's
So
not exactly as a-
no.
No.
Yeah.
Free, and it will launch as a free-to-play standalone game and an update for Modern Warfare, but it's not exactly sure if what its content is or when it's being released.
Yeah. Okay. As launch free Warzone, maybe as early as February 18th. No.
I was like, wait a minute. False.
Yeah.
False.
Well, I'll play it. I'll tell you that much. I'll install that 157,000 gigabyte game.
I don't think I can. my laptop's tapped out,
Yeah,
man.
you can't take it. All right. Well, a little bit of sad news. So we had a birthday that apparently no one remembered this week.
Happy birthday. overlooked middle child. Happy birthday to me.
We did.
And Anthem's 1
You
year.
wanna do the honors?
Anthem is now 1 year old.
Oh, Anthem.
Look at
And
that. Happy birthday. We got you a cake.
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to you.
Please don't
Let
fuck
nobody
up
care.
that
Yeah.
game.
Happy
version 2?
birthday to you. What, you're going to fuck up the second time? Please don't fuck it up the second time. You're going to ruin BioWare and ruin all their jobs, and it would suck. So please don't destroy BioWare. Oh, my gosh. I am so... Joe, did you make this cake?
I did.
This looks...
why did you put the candle between
little-
the two berries like that?
It's a little,
Okay, when
those
the
are your
po-
little berries, Joe?
Those are my little
little-
berries,
little
nice and
cock and
sweet.
balls here. Okay. Well,
All right. Well, Anthem turned 1 year old February 22nd, but they didn't post anything about it. So on any of the official social media, neither the developer nor the publisher EA marked the Troubled Game's first birthday in any public way. Now, employees of the company did post some things about it. Some of the developers did, but BioWare completely silent, EA completely silent, and so and normally you'll realize that
we're
these,
not silent. We'll celebrate with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
So-
come on. Got your cake. It was mainly for
it was
me, though.
it was a rough first year, and hopefully this year gets better.
That's an understatement.
Maybe
What
I
are they
don't
gonna
know.
do? They already lost a lot of people.
Guys,
You have to do a lot.
don't let us forget to buy a 2. Because we're going to
Yeah.
celebrate the second. So nobody wants to celebrate Anthem's birthday.
Hey.
We'll celebrate Anthem's birthday.
Don't ruin my cheesecake.
You're actually going to eat it, Joe?
Yes, that's why I bought
That's
it.
why you bought the cheese. I told you to get a cupcake so
No.
that I can eat it. And Joe bought the cheesecake because
bought
he
it.
likes cheesecake.
I wouldn't mind buying another one. So
All right, give me a cupcake.
no.
Next time.
Next time.
If they make it to year 2.
If they make it, yeah. After
they
Anthem 2, if they make it to year 2,
Yeah.
we'll get cupcakes.
All right. All right.
All right. That's all we got. We wanted to make sure that we wished Anthem a very happy 1
We
year.
didn't forget
We remembered you.
EA, BioWare,
Yeah.
Anthem community.
We wish for you guys to have
A better second year.
How could they have a worse second year though?
You'll be surprised.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay.
We shall see.
I
All right,
don't know.
guys. Thank you so much for watching. Click those links below. It supports our show. Find something you like. Please subscribe. And, check out our second news story. So many news stories. So join us in that video where I'll see you there with a different shirt. It'll be awesome. All right. Bye, guys.